What's up, Capricorn? Welcome to your July 2020 reading. This is going to be a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that it's not going to resonate with all of you guys, so definitely check out your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus if this one isn't hitting home, or if you just want some extra messages, or if you want to cross-watch somebody else, okay? I want to thank all of you guys for coming. If you are new, what's up? My name is Danny. If you are returning, hello. Thank you for coming back. All right, let's take a look into what's going on for July. You know what's really funny is I've been wanting to talk to you guys. Like, it just felt like, no, I need to start today with Capricorn. And I don't know, maybe it's because we are having that eclipse again, right, in Capricorn coming up on the 4th, 5th this week. We're having it. And so, of course, you guys will be affected. Now, because this is your first house, I think this has a lot to do with you, right? First house is all about our self-image and, you know, where we belong. It's all about the self-care and the self-image. And I think there's a lot of reimagining when it comes to that going on with a lot of you guys. I will say, okay, so what I love is the bottom of the deck energy you guys have is the 10 of Cups. So this is all about fulfillment, right? This is about the most emotional fulfillment you can get. This could be about family. And for you guys, there's a few cards here about family. I do think that that is going to be a big deal. Also, just, you know, Cancer is your opposite sign, and so they're in your 7th house. So that's all about partnerships. And you guys did get the partnership card popping up, which we'll get to, but there's a lot about whether this is your partnerships in terms of like your family members, your actual romantic relationships, partnerships with company or other employees. There is a little bit of tension that I'm sensing this month, and for a lot of you guys that may have to do with like you guys finding your footing in who you are, or like I said, the reimagining. I just feel like you guys are really elevating in a way, and kind of trying to balance that out has been difficult because the people around you, whether it's again your coworkers, your relationship, your family that you live with, your roommates, whatever, it feels like there's this I don't know, like they feel like you're just so caught up in whatever you're doing that you aren't being attentive enough to the unit or the community of the thing. So that may come up. We, you know, Mars is in Aries right now. And so that is going to make a lot of people feel pretty spicy, and it's actually going to be in Aries till next year, right? January. So I don't know. It just feels like there's some unit around you guys where there might be a little bit of tension, and it's not like you guys are trying to do it from a weird place or you're trying to be neglectful, but it feels like you guys are really in a place where you're trying to balance out what you want and what's important to you and just kind of getting yourself back on track. But I just feel like there may be a chance that some people are getting offended. So just be mindful of that, right? Now, you guys start with the King of Cups and the Temperance card and an Ace of Wands. I do love that. So King of Cups, all kings are the masters of their suit. If we're talking cups, we're talking emotion, right? Also, this could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your life that is important to this story, right? So again, it could be in a relationship. This could be someone, you know, a father. This could be someone that you're in a relationship with, someone that is just very kind, someone that you talk to, that type of thing. But also, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is you stepping into your power of being a little bit more grounded on an emotional level. There is some balance coming into play with this, right? With the Temperance card. So when we look at the Temperance card, this, you know, we know that we are guided. We know that there's hope and healing here. It's about really balancing out and being both parts emotional and grounded, right? That's really, really important. And so I think for a lot of you guys, you are finding balance in that. And naturally, you know, we've got the Ace of Wands, which talks about new exciting opportunity, right? Things that we're passionate about. Again, it could be relationships. Okay, Chariot card is clarifying the King of Cups. So some of you guys may be dealing with a Cancer sign. But really it just feels like This is you guys taking on an energy of really healing, moving past any past hangups you may have had or people that weren't good for you. I think you guys, again, are in a really good emotional place. Also, this may be just an emotional month in general. We are in Cancer season, which, hello, that's all about the emotions. And again, that is your opposite sign. So naturally, you guys would feel pretty affected by everything that's going on. Outside of the eclipse that we're having this week, we do have the new moon in Cancer on the 20th. So that's also going to be a really emotional time. I just want you to be aware of that. But I think you guys are doing really, really good job finding the balance in that. Now you got the star card that's at the bottom of the deck right now. So yeah, it's like you guys are getting a lot of hope and healing right now. And we're seeing that both with Temperance and star card energy. Also, that is Aquarius energy. So maybe that is something for you. Temperance. Okay, and Two of Swords. Now, Two of Swords, when we get there, we're talking about indecision. This is someone who can't really see straight. This is someone who doesn't know which truth is what, right? Because, like, if we're looking in the original depictions, and that's someone who's got the two swords. Swords are truth. Swords are the clarity, the thoughts, the communication, all of that. So, you see, honey, she's in. Oh, this is Nine of Swords. Ciao. Nine of Swords, which this is a stuck energy too. So just differently. So, okay. Nine of Swords. Some of you guys may be experiencing some rough sleep right now. Especially seeing that being teamed up with the Temperance card. Also, you guys might just, I just feel like there's a trying to balance out emotionally, right? You balancing out your thoughts and your emotions. So if you guys have problems with, which we all do from time to time, the negative self-talk or the little things that we tell ourselves that aren't necessarily true, there's been a lot of working on that lately. But I don't know. I just feel like for some reason, some of you guys are agitating people around you, and it's not because you're even doing anything. It's just you're trying to focus on you. It's like, no offense. Three of Swords is clarifying the Ace of Wands. So, ooh, Lord, Now, Three of Swords is all about a heartbreak. It's about a disappointment. This could be someone who cheated. When we're putting this with the Ace of Wands, this could be a relationship that's maybe kind of coming back up in some type of a way, right? Maybe an ex coming up. We are Mercury retrograde right now, so that is very, very possible. But again, I think with the King of Cups and Chariot, Nine of Swords and Temperance, I think this is about you guys really balancing out and kind of overcoming something that was disappointing. And maybe you guys are in a place where you're ready to get back on the saddle. So let's say if you're a Capricorn that's been broken up with someone, maybe that you're feeling like, you know what, now I'm going to just like talk to people, get to know people. I think that you guys are in a way better place than you were if there was something that in the past or like recent past that has disappointed you. And again, it's because a lot of you guys are working on yourselves, working on your emotions. And I think that's good. Now, you've got Five of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. Five of Wands, it's interesting because it's actually in your environment. So there might be, again, I just feel like there's conflict around you guys. It could be external. It could be internal. It could be you guys, again, having these crazy random thoughts in your head that just aren't productive to your overall being, right? But it feels like you guys might be having issues either with your people at work, like your bosses. Five of Wands energy is they're having conflict because they can't see eye to eye, right? Action is what wands are all about. And when we're talking about Five of Wands, it's in the inability to take action. And look, it's because like they're not all on the same page. So again, whether it's with your family, your spouse, your coworkers, I do feel like a lot of that could be coming up. And even if they're not, I don't know why I'm saying this, but even if they're not saying anything to you, I guess because the Eight of Pentacles has their back turned, because I feel like this is you guys, working on yourself, working hard at work, just trying to be productive, but again, not realizing that maybe some people around you are feeling like you're being neglectful. It almost, yeah. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is really not wanting to argue, not wanting to fight. This is someone who, this is like, why fight over the small things, right? The petty fights, they aren't worth it. It's empty. Like the victory would be empty. And I think that a lot of you guys are kind of in this space. So they might be feeling like you're just being super dismissive. Might be a Scorpio that you guys are dealing with. But again, with this death card showing up here, I just think that you guys are going through a transformation and people around you aren't quite understanding. And maybe you aren't even quite understanding. I think you guys are just trying to be super productive at this time because you feel like that's all you can really do and work hard. And even just that is kind of, I don't know. I just feel like people miss your attention. Two of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you guys are working on new things. Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to do in terms of business. Maybe you guys are sitting there writing the plans, right? Two of Wands is a person who takes action and tries something new, and they're writing out the plans and they're looking at the world around them. But this person is alone, right? So maybe this is like you guys have been feeling withdrawn to other people. Again, it could be family. We've got the Six of Cups here. And I don't know. I just feel like people are maybe getting a little agitated. And again, with that Mars and Aries, it's totally possible. Justice. So this could be like, yeah, with a husband, with a wife, with your family, with whoever, you know, you deal with. Interesting. Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck right now. Justice is Libra energy. But it's all about balancing out, right? It's all about the truth. It's all about you getting justice. And justice it's not necessarily justice for you. It's like what's right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling like there may be conflict within your family. But if this is something that's been going on for a while, like, you know, sometimes if you live with people, like you guys can get agitated with one another and then you're just kind of passing each other, not really saying anything, but you both can feel that there's tension. I don't know if it's one of those situations, someone I'm talking to, it just feels like you guys will find resolve in this. So if it's been starting to get, feel a little bit overwhelming, it will straighten out. Now, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Tower. Knight of Pentacles is, again, going back to doing that work, planning. Knight of Pentacles, he doesn't move unless he's got a solid plan. It is Earth energy, right? That with the Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like there's something up you guys' sleeve that you're really trying to work towards. I think at this time that we've been kind of more isolated from one another has really given you guys a little extra like pep in your motivation and like just the want to do something. Yeah, so Hangman. Hangman energy is a paused energy, right? It can feel stagnant, but really it's about trying to look at things from a different perspective, right? Because they are in that hanged position. It's about being flexible. Look how flexible she is. It's about being flexible and being able to look around and gain perspective so that you can make better decisions moving forward. Some of you guys, again, if there's something that you've been working on, maybe this is a time that you're kind of switching things up and realizing that you're going to have to move in different ways or make different types of plans because maybe there's some type of restrictions or things that are just, you know, now things are a little bit more complicated than they were. But this is really, really, really good energy. Also, maybe in Pisces season, so, you know, maybe you might be getting some type of a breakthrough, especially in business. Because again, this is with Knight of Pentacles, so this is a slow-moving energy. Whatever this is slow that's coming to you, but it's solid. The Hierophant card is here next. I think it's going to be really good for you, mind, body, soul. It's going to be, I don't know, you guys are doing something, planning for something, and you might not see the fruits of that labor till around Pisces season, but this is a sneak peek. So whatever, this is a really good idea to be making the plans, right? And not like, and this is for like people who have been really already working on something or there's something you've been wanting to do. Now, Four of Cups is interesting because of course this is about not really being moved or wanting to be a part of something, not wanting something. This can also be about being full of something, right? This person has had three of whatever's in this cup and they're being offered a fourth one and now they don't look like they want it. Well, I'm full, you know, that type of energy. But there is no difference in the value of these cups. So I don't know. There's something that you guys are looking at that maybe you're just looking at a little bit differently. I almost feel like there's something or someone that maybe you guys could have liked, and now you're kind of looking at it with different eyes after you're going through this transformation. It's like you guys are seeing things differently. Again, you had that hanged man energy. So it's made you look at something from a different perspective, and now you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to go for this. But you've got the Ace of Wands here. That's clarifying it. So you got the Ace of Wands twice. There is new action coming towards you guys, but it seems like you guys are going to be very hesitant at first. Which I think is fine. But with the Ace of Wands here, it's an exciting offer. It's an enticing offer. It's not like you guys are just like whatever, but I just feel like you don't trust it or don't know if you could trust it. Okay, so Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Page of Swords moved out. Lots of swords. You guys might be dealing with or working with, loving on air sign individual, Cancer, or I'm sorry, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But when we talk about Page of Swords, this is usually like, this could be someone who's spying on you, or you guys could be doing some type of spying yourself. You see homegirl has a book. She's also like learning the world around her. Pages are very curious. They're explorers by nature. This could be about you guys going back to school, or like for some type of a trade or something. There's something that you guys are switching up that I think you're going to be slowly planning for. Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, again, going back to learning, going back to exploring, going back to taking time and looking at the details of things. With two messages, Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords, something is coming in. And there's something you guys are definitely working on, but right now is a time for pause to kind of get all of the things in order. Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords can be that thief, that cheat. This could, I don't know, it's funny because you see he's like going on this mission at night. That's the moonlight shining on him. So whatever it is, he's doing it in secrecy. So this might be a time that maybe, you know, not talking so much about your plans that you're trying to do with people who wouldn't understand. Maybe this is a time to kind of keep things to yourself. But Seven of Swords, you know, sevens are all about the inner questing. It's a very spiritual number. It's about strategy, you know. So I don't know. I just feel like you guys are trying to plan for something. And then we've got that Hierophant card again about commitments and tradition and, you know, community and government and all that kind of stuff. But it just feels like there's something you guys are trying to plan. And I really feel you guys trying to get yourself together in a total mind, body, soul way. And I see people around you not quite understanding what's going on, because I feel like you might be a little like removed, not on purpose, but that's how they're taking it. Now, Tower card, Seven of Wands, and Six of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, this is a defensive energy. This could be about you feeling attacked, right? Because Seven of Wands, this is someone who is essentially fighting six people. So again, I don't know. It just feels like you guys are being kind of attacked right now. That's how you feel like from your perspective. I think you're trying to find balance in the situation. Six of Pentacles is all about balance. It's about reciprocity. So if the complaint is that people feel like you're not giving to a situation, this will balance out. If there's a complaint that you know, they're not giving to the situation and you need to bring that to their attention, it'll balance out. Remember, you do have the Justice as well. Justice, Six of Pentacles, Temperance, honey. Chariot talks about balance as well with the Sphinxes. Six of Cups here. You know, sixes are the perfect number of balance. There's a lot about balance. So, you know, with people being a little bit more emotional this month, shit might hit the fan. Like there might be an argument that ensues with that tarot card, but I feel like you guys are going to figure out. I think you're going to feel a little bit attacked initially. I think you might feel like you're being a little bit ganged up on by someone or someone's, but I think that you guys will come to a resolution. So that's actually really, really good. Now, sever vows of poverty and partnership. Okay, so sever vows of poverty says, dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Yes. And partnership. So it says, allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Yes, you guys are being supported from, you know, you got the angels and you've got people around you. So even if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, like everyone is on your back trying to gang up on you, no, there's people around you who are being helpful as well. But it may be a little bit helpful on your end if you're just, I don't know, because again, it feels like you guys feel removed to these people. So they're kind of like, yo, what's up? So maybe a little bit more communication can help. Depending on the situation, of course, everyone's going to be different. This is general. All right, and then you've got two romance angel cards that popped out. We've got trust and playfulness. So trust, this situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? And playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So if you're in a relationship, maybe things have been feeling a little bit dull, and maybe that's why you guys have been a little distant or whatever. This is a great time to add a little spice back into your love life, okay? Says the cards. I hope that this helps you guys. Please let me know if you would like a personal reading. You can reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. If you go to my About tab, and you know, I got the menu of services right there, so you can look it over and let me know what type of reading you want, and I will help you, okay? So thank you so much, Capricorn. I'll talk to you later. Bye.